Hey there, Tundra Nation, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a rough couple of weeks here at the Tundra Nation HQ between the basement flooding and a painful surgery. Hell, I had to take a week off to deal with the fact that life smacked me down harder than O.J. Simpson in the 90s.
What?
There is a double meaning to that joke. Today, I get back at some of the Discord members by roasting their rifles for all the insults and jokes made at my expense post the surgery. Once I've been insulted enough, I tell my writers to get revenge. Make sure you're subscribed and give this video a thumbs up if you think it's funny. If you don't forget to leave us a comment as to why. The only hydration my writers receive is from the tears of the people who take this channel way too seriously. So sit back, steal some Easter candy from the kids, and let's start the show. Okay, folks, let's start this off strong with a submission from Mad Dog 7256. Oh my
God.
I have so many questions for you right now, but your living space tells me not to ask too many of those questions that don't involve different forms of jerky. I mean, what are your intentions with this rifle setup? You have it resting on a tripod, but it also has a bipod and an Amazon paracord sling. Up front, we have a 24-inch barrel to get all of the accuracy out of those 5.56 rounds, made in some random factory in Croatia or wherever a stand. You'll surely be able to do it too with that top-of-the-line center point scope that you found next to the pool toys and tent stakes at your local Walmart. Follow-up shots should be no problem at all with that muzzle device taking all the remaining recoil and pushing your barrel down into the dirt. You know what, actually, that bipod's starting to make a little bit more sense right now.
I'll allow it.
The rest of the internet is judging you for only having one part of your rifle in FDE when you know that the rule is if you have one part of the rifle painted in FDE, all the other visible parts must be painted that same color as well. I'll tell you what though, your neighbors, they don't care. They just avoid the window that I assume is just off screen that this rifle sits pointing out of at all times, keeping all those PETA protesters, Jehovah's Witnesses, and Kirby vacuum cleaner salesmen at bay.
This is a lovely room of death.
Now comes this from Hogan OS or Hogan O's or whatever, I don't know. What we do know though is that this is a CAA micro conversion kit housing what looks like maybe a Glock, maybe a Hellcat, or maybe the manifestation of all of your poor life choices. We don't really know because your firearm is hiding underneath the MCK out of what we can only assume is the embarrassment for owning one of these tactical toys. However, let me be the first to congratulate you on enlisting with the Stormtroopers in defense of the Galactic Empire. I know that you're going to be mowing down Ewoks and Rebels with all that extra accuracy and stability the MCK provides. Bright White was a great choice because on the Forest Moon of Endor, your enemy, well, they're not going to be expecting it, are they?
You're all stupid. See, they're gonna be looking for army guys.
I see you've also sprung for the Stendo magazines. Good idea. Why have 17 rounds when you can put 30 rounds downrange? Accuracy through volume, am I right? You know what, actually, somebody should build a firearm with a 30-round magazine and a stabilizing brace or stock that's designed to help you extend the range of your weapon. Oh yeah, they already did. It's called a normal rifle. Also, please remember to put the Bible back in the drawer and take this with you when you check out of that Motel 6 you're staying in. Okay, now my writers and I are clearly angry because we have another Kel-Tec RDB to roast. This is like the third or fourth one of these we've done now, so they aren't unique, and neither are you for wearing Yeezys to the range.
You're a douchebag. You're a douchebag.
This submission is from Random Operations, and random, oh boy, it sure describes what's happening here. The whole theory of a bullpup is to be compact, light, and maneuverable for work in urban environments. So of course, you've literally added pounds of weight onto your rifle and made it bulky by throwing a 60-round drum mag on it. An LPVO and a bipod. Okay, certainly roastable, but not the worst decision I've ever seen. But then comes that angled foregrip for extra ergonomics, which you're gonna need because there's no room for your hands unless you have tiny little hands, like creepy, tiny little hands.
Am I crazy? Or is your hand really small?
You know that statistics from Battlefield 4 don't translate over into real life, right? Okay, I was just checking. I can only assume that between the drum mag and the RDB's inclination to misfeed that you don't really enjoy shooting. You actually enjoy problem solving and the mind-numbing thoughtlessness that comes from memorizing the necessary actions to clear the RDB's chamber. Buddy, I'm gonna need you to take a knee here. Just because there's room on the pick rail doesn't mean you have to put something there. So stop going to the local gun store and buying everything you can to put on this rifle. You strike me as the type of person that owns a Honda Civic with a spoiler on the back the size of a 747's wing made out of plywood from an old forklift pallet, which you insist makes all the difference in keeping your ride stuck to the pavement, just like the grip zone on a Springfield XD, which I'm assuming you also own. I do appreciate that you put a sling from wish.com on there, but aren't you worried that it's gonna chafe when you're wearing your XXL muscle shirt from the Vin Diesel collection? Yeah. Family. As further proof of your over-accessorizing habits, we have this submission also from Random Operations. You have successfully added more weight to the gun in extra parts than the gun weighs, even with the extended mag in it. All right, we get it. Meme gun, right? But this Beretta 92X has become the ultimate in long-range performance at distances reaching out to a full 36 yards consistently. It's able to take all sorts of game from squirrels, possum, or whatever else you can lure into the yard with discount cans of cat food. What type of position do you even need to be in to effectively use this bipod? This is the type of thing that you expect to see in a demo ranch video thumbnail and have everything instantly fall off of it after the first few shots. All right, take it away. I can't look at this thing anymore. Next up comes this eyesore from Logan, and it's definitely full of that I did what the internet told me to do vibe, further proving that people with two first names are about as useful to society as a knitted condom.
Wait, what did you just say to me?
This M&P lower with an arrow upper works fine for your neighbor Chuck, so it's gotta work fine for you, right? Yeah, okay, we'll see how that goes. It definitely houses some Vortex glass because Reddit said it's the best bang for your buck you can find, and as a bachelor, you need to be as frugal as possible in order to afford gas to impress the local mud crickets. I mean, I assume you're a bachelor based on the feng shui that you got going on in the background and that Axe deodorant you have on the coffee table. I see you also have a Midwest Industries handguard. Solid choice, but I guess you said fuck all that engineering that went into making this and have mounted exactly 0 accessories, minus that sling that's never gonna get properly utilized. This is basically the first gun that everyone builds before selling off every part individually to buy the receiver set and parts you actually want before changing out some of those parts back to the original ones you had in this rifle. It's just confusing, and my brain hurts. You'll say that you're happy with this to those that ask, and you'll sing its praises online, but deep down inside, it's like the rest of your existence and it leaves you wanting more. But hey, that's what internet anonymity is for, right?
Wrong.
Northlander sent us in this M16A4 clone. The nostalgia on this is just so nice. I mean, yeah, fixed power magnification was way cool back in 1999. Let's be honest, this is just a show-off piece for your friends that'll be impressed when you show them your M16 and leave out the clone part. Hey, speaking of LARPer gear, Kasatsu, or whatever the heck his name is, posted this pile of spare parts that he put on a Delton lower. Wait, a Delton lower. I thought those things were only jokes that you see in cringy gun magazines. What? Oh, those things are real? Wow. Hey buddy, the writers want to know what the inspiration for this build is. Was it like some war movie or video game? I mean, it even has the old mag pull tabs to match the outdated quad rail and M4 style stock. But Tundra Nation, let's not be too hard on this man. He's clearly fallen on some hard times as he can't even afford sheets to put on the mattress before taking pictures of the third largest jam factory next to Welch's and Smucker's. Well, that's all we have for you today, folks. If you want to subject yourself to my writer's wrath, join the Discord using the link down below. If not, tell us in the comments section why you're scared or what type of content you'd like to see more of. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and check out these 2 high-effort videos right here. And don't forget to join us next week when we still don't know what the fuck we're doing. Bye.